What's going on, y'all? So listen. Greenleaf, y'all. Okay, listen. Greenleaf. Greenleaf was an emotional time. Okay. All right. We are back for the second half of the second season. All right. This is episode. Was that a net? Bitch. The second half of the second season, I think this is episode 9, I believe. The bear. And boy, did it get me choked up. All right, I'm just looking at this stuff and just like I just can't have kids. Like, and I'm so glad that I really don't want kids like that. You know, because my feelings and then my emotions would it'll just be all over the place. Like I go crazy. I will kill a bitch. Like you just don't understand. Okay. Um. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Grace. Okay. Grace killed Mac. That's what happened. Okay. We just gonna put that shit blunt. A couple of months ago at the end of Greenleaf, season 8, well, season 2, episode 8, we saw Grace come over there to Mac's apartment and he was drunk as shit already, but she did not have any intentions on fighting him or, well, I ain't gonna say fighting him. Well, I'm gonna say no. She didn't want to fight him. That's not what she came there for. She came there looking for Sophia because Sophia was not where she was supposed to be. She was not answering the phone, and they was waiting on her for this dinner. Okay, so it's understandable that that's gonna be the last person that she think of because of all the stuff that they've been going through recently with him. In their last confrontation. So automatically her mind goes there. Her mind goes there because she probably thinking that Mac is gonna do something to get back at me, and the way that you get back at me is go through my daughter. Okay, be the creepy old man that you've been doing since I've been trying to put your ass on Front Street, and trying to hold you accountable for your own actions. All right, but she gets over there. Sophia is not over there. We know that Sophia is over at Zora with Zora trying to take her away from the studio where Isaiah, little punk ass boy, is over there recording all that shit. Isaiah was really in that studio acting like he was Justin Timberlake or some type of gospel male Beyonce or some shit like that up in their studio, okay? His ego was way too big, and like Sophia said, he can't even really sing like that. I said, bitch, thank you. Okay, let me just get on that little bitch. Zora is a fast ass little girl, okay? She gonna fuck around and get in a relationship with a nigga that's gonna still be beating her ass. And I have a feeling that Zora is not going to break up with Isaiah. Okay? I just have a feeling about that. Sophia was trying to tell her about herself, and it wasn't her being mean. It wasn't her trying to be selfish or anything like that. She was like, how can you still go kick it with somebody who will not allow you to speak your mind and tell the truth when you ask for it? And then when you give it to them, they get upset and practically put their hands on you. Okay, he yoked her up and told her off in front of everybody, embarrassed her, talked down to her like he was her dad. And you're gonna think about going back to the studio with him and all this stuff. She was like, girl, if you're gonna have any parts of that, I don't want any parts of you, okay? You can deal with that shit on your own. I won't be driving out my way to come get your ass, okay? She was like, okay, fine, fine. I'll break up with him, but you gotta help me find a new bag. I said, calm your little puss. I said, these teenagers. I keep forgetting that she's a teen, okay? Hormones is out of control, jumping like a disco, okay? Move slow, boo. Okay, just move slow. Calm down, work on your studies, and work and get into college, okay? Do that. Then you can live with all that stuff when you in college and fuck your life up then. Okay? Calm down. Go have some fun, you know? And I'm just thinking like Zora ain't gonna let that slide. Zora gonna still be sneaking off with him. And Sophia probably gonna find out because Isaiah probably gonna put his hands on her and I mean punch her or do something that leaves a mark. Okay? That's the tease that I'm getting. Alright? But back to this whole Grace situation with Mac. Now, when she was at the apartment and he was climbing on her and they was fighting, bitch, they was fighting. Bitch, that shit had me shook at the end of that episode. I was sitting there like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? Did he kill her? She killed him. And she didn't mean to kill him, but it was self-defense. I mean, technically it was self-defense, even though she did kind of embark herself into the door, he opened the door, so she went on in, okay? But she had every reason or whatever, but it's a tricky thing because everybody already knows how she feels about Mac and basically how she's been taunting him and trying to, get him, like I said, to be held accountable for his stuff. And she even said that herself. So she's thinking, like, are they going to believe that it was self-defense that he passed, or that I really had intentions on killing him and committing murder? All right. And her whole thing is, that's not her. That's not what she wanted. All right. She did stab Mac in his neck to get him off of her because he was choking. Had she not did that, he would have killed her. He was choking the life out of her. Plus, he was drunk also. You got alcohol in your system. Your adrenaline is running already. That means your heart is pumping fast already from all this fighting and shit like that. So he got stabbed in his neck. He would have bled out anyway. His blood was just, it would have pumped out faster like he did. Okay? And the fact of the matter is, she did wait a couple of minutes, was questioning him maybe a minute or so, and was like, where's Sophia? Where's Sophia? He was like, I don't know. And when he was ready to go, he said, I'm sorry. And that was it. He passed. So they was questioning him outside, and I guess her lawyer friend or whoever was telling her that Sophia is okay. She was the only one that was giving her, like, it's everything's gonna be okay type of vibes. But the detective was like, what happened? Why you do this? Okay, you want to say it's self-defense. What did you do after this and all this stuff? And I'm just like, calm down. Okay, she's the victim here, to be quite honest. But the way they set it up, it's understandable for her to be concerned whether or not they're going to charge her for murder or just say it was self-defense. She goes to the hospital, and they was taking pictures of her injuries. Oh my goodness. I mean, it was bad enough that her face was fucked up. And she light-skinned. And y'all know us light-skinned white folks or whatever. Anybody with lack of melanin in their goddamn skin, okay? You gonna see the bruises. Like, you gonna see the bruises like that, bitch. And it ain't no hiding that shit. Put some makeup on it, bitch. That shit ain't gonna... Makeup what? Makeup what? You better make up some makeup that's gonna fix this, because I don't see it, okay? It's just ridiculous how bad she was beat the fuck up. And I mean, when they was taking pictures, it was one thing that it was the face, and then it was her shoulders, and then when they showed the back, and then the cuts on her hand. But bitch, what took me out was them knees. Y'all know I fractured my knee. Bitch, listen, I just cringed. I said, oh my God, you gonna have knee pain for the rest of your life. Goddamn, bitch. Because that's what I'm dealing with. Ain't that some shit? I sympathize. Bitch. Get that shit taken care of. Rehab that shit. Put some ice on that shit. Put some Bengay on that. No, that's open source. Don't do that shit. But, get that shit together. Okay? So, y'all notice how after they got through taking the pictures and how slowly she had to sit down on that hospital bed. I said, oh my God, she was in pain. And then her parents was out there, and, Lady Mae was trying to talk about some damn story with Mac and all this shit. And I was with Bishop. Bitch, I don't want to hear nothing about no goddamn Mac. Fuck that. He tried to kill our daughter. Okay, what are you talking about? It was like, act like you care when she come out. Girl, when Grace came out, I was so concerned as to, I seen the preview. But I thought, maybe this was some play shit. But, meaning... she was going to act like she cared, but she really didn't. But I saw within her eyes, Lady Mae, finally we get a genuine moment with Lady Mae and Grace. Okay, and that kind of broke me. Made me tear up a little bit. I ain't going to lie. It had me up in my feelings. The whole episode had me in my feelings. I was just sitting here like, oh my God. You better hug your daughter. You better tell her that you love her. She almost died because of your dirty ass brother, bitch. You hug her. And she did. I said, thank you. Because, the daddy came up there first. And, of course, she had a little breakdown. Grace seems like a daddy's girl anyway. Most girls are. But, Lady Mae slowly came up. And I think that she didn't realize that it was going to be as much damage to her. She was going to have as much injuries as she did. And once she saw her, and after she got through with Grace, she was like, I just want you to know that I believe you. I know that it was self-defense. I don't blame you. And I love you. And that shit made Grace break down. Now, I felt like she was telling her the truth, that she don't blame her, and it was self-defense. and that she was trying to reiterate that to Grace. That's what you gonna fucking tell these people. It was self-defense, okay? That's the story we gonna put around, because you know it's gonna be a scandal already. Everybody gonna be talking about this, because even Bishop said she gonna have to show her face, because everybody's already talking about it. They know that Mac is dead and all this shit that's been going on with the family, so it's gonna continue. All right, so she did show her face at the place or whatever. Darius was calling her, and I said, girl, don't answer that phone. Don't answer that phone, because Darius is a snake. Darius is a fucking reporter who was always reporting negative shit about them anyway. And all of a sudden, you with the daughter. And then when this big scandal happened, at first you break up with her. Okay, first you break up with her. Then you come back. And then this big scandal happened again. You know, you trying to be on her side saying, you know, Mac was an evil person. He was this, he was that. Did you pray and all this shit? Y'all hugging and holding each other in the church or whatever. You meeting her in the office and it was like, oh my God, look at your face. I didn't know. And showing a little bit of empathy, sympathy, and all that shit. You know, you gotta be a cold-hearted bitch to not feel something when you see somebody that fucked up. Because, bitch, even I was just like, God damn, who did that to you? That would have been my reaction, okay? I don't even know you, miss, but who did that to you? I hope you fucked their ass up. I hope they look worse than how you look, bitch. What happened? You want to sit down and talk about it? What? Oh, okay, get that shit taken care of. Because you look a mess. What the fuck? But anyway, you know, all that shit happened, and then we see on the preview what's coming on either next week, well, not next week, tomorrow, because the actual Greenleaf actually comes on Wednesday, and that's when it will be coming on. This is just a special season premiere, well, mid-season premiere of the episode. So episode 10 will be on tomorrow, and each week after that, it's gonna come on Wednesday at the regular time like it always been. But we saw in the preview that he gonna say, she was like, so all of a sudden you want to come back up here and you want to get the biggest story and do a story on me and what happened with Mac. I said, see, snake ass bitch. Snake ass bitch, okay? Don't trust these little good head. Well, I ain't gonna say good hair. We shouldn't say good hair. You know, don't trust these S-curled ass hair niggas. Okay, there you go. There you go. Cause I don't know what type of product you use, Rick, but your salt and pepper S-curls be popping a little bit. But anyway, off that. You know, when Grace came home from the hospital, they didn't want to bring Sophia there. Sophia saw her, and that little conversation, bitch, I couldn't have it. I could not. Because let me tell you something, like, all these shows, like I was saying at the beginning of this episode, this review, it's just showing that I'm just not fit to be a parent like that, because I would be so overprotective. And then, you know, y'all look at Rock's videos and her snaps and stuff. Listen, Rock's and her son... That bitch, that should be touching my heart so much, because I'm like, you know what? I want to just I fly down there to Georgia and give you a goddamn hug, because I just couldn't do it. That separation anxiety shit would just fuck me all the way up. I'd be like, if I was to have kids, that little motherfucker gonna be right here on my hip until I say go. Okay? I don't give a fuck if the bitch is 18 years old. Where are you going? Especially in the way the world is right now, girl, it's too much. So I get where Grace was coming from, being scared where Sophia was and all the shit that's going on the show. And it's just too much. I ain't fit to have kids because too fucking paranoid. You know, I will kill a bitch. Okay, I will fucking kill a bitch. All right, I'm like that with my little sister. I will kill a bitch if somebody put their hands. Girl, you just don't fucking know. But anyway, moving on from that. She was trying to tell her that it ain't your fault. You know, she was telling her where she was. She said her phone died. That's why she couldn't call and all this stuff. And I'm sitting here thinking, you know, I had to be a little shady. So you mean to tell me you got a new car and you didn't go and get a car charger or whatever, and your phone just died? Your car ain't got those type of capabilities. It looked like a 2017, 16, whatever the shit was filmed. Okay, it was up to date. So you mean to tell me you ain't get all these accessories? Girl. Okay, but you know, we're gonna leave it at that. And she was like, but you said, had you not been looking for me, this wouldn't happen. She was like, girl, I don't blame you. Don't put that on you. And I'm so glad she told her that, trying to ease her mind, because that's what kids do sometimes. When shit happens, they blame themselves and it has nothing to do with them. But I'm not going to put that on that child like that, because she really didn't know. Okay. So, moving on from that one. You know, Lady May, she gets on the phone. She tried to call Mavis. Mavis said, if you here for Aaron, or what the dude name, the little guitar dude, if you here for him, please leave your name, the venue, and your booking information that you want, okay? And if you anybody else, speak your piece and keep it brief. Don't fill up my mailbox. I said, all right, Mavis. Mavis didn't give no fucks, okay? And I don't know why Lady May just didn't go here and leave a message. I'm like, I know y'all have this issue, but you should have just went on ahead and said, we need to talk. Mac is dead. She probably would have called. No, just say Mac is dead. Or just say Grace killed Mac and she would have called you right back. Okay? I know y'all got this little issue going on between y'all, but she would have called y'all right back. That would have been nice to see the family come together at this moment. Because we see Jacob. He wants to go over there and talk to the bishop about the fact that he has the land from Basie. Okay? And, Carissa's like, girl, you can do what you want, but it ain't gonna go the way that you think it's gonna go. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you that right here, right now. He don't look at you like that. She was like, he said, quit it. Okay, I'm just gonna go over there and I'm gonna handle this. She was like, all right. And sure enough, he went over there, showed him the deed about what the land is, and gave a little proposition of what he felt should happen. I should come back here to Calvary and co-pastor. He was like, co-pastor. He was like, yeah, Grace is a preacher here and all this stuff. So what we gonna do? He said, bitch, why I need you to co-pastor? Basically, Bishop said, you can go away with me with that shit, okay? Shut him down. And, he took it back to Carissa. Carissa was like, bitch, I told you. Carissa was eating that pickle. Like the pickle lady that's been whirling around. Do she have a YouTube video? And I do know it's videos that be on YouTube or whatever that are very popular of people just watching people eat. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. You won't get me to watch it, but that pickle lady been around, okay? And that's what Carissa reminded me of. But um moving on from that, she was like, girl, you're gonna have to do something. Okay, because you need a job, we need money, we spent all our money on that goddamn land, and I can't support this household on what I make, okay? And not even afford this place too. So you're gonna have to do something. Charity. Charity out there in Tennessee. Is she in Tennessee? Well, no, she's over there in Memphis. Okay, I think they was in Memphis. Whatever. She doing her music with Jabari. Okay, I'm just surprised her and Jabari ain't crossed that line yet. But you could tell they probably gonna cross that line at the end of this. By the time this season is over with. But Jabari and her vibing. We see the background singers in the booth doing their thing. She up in her Fashion Nova dress, just going in. Oh my God, Jabari, they sound so good. It was like, yeah, let's do another. She was like, all right, hold on. Let me just call and check on the baby and all that stuff. She called. She talked to Kevin. Kevin said everything was all good. Kevin got a little secret as himself. Okay, so he's struggling with some shit too. We'll get on that in a second. But Kevin fucks around and tells Charity what happened to Grace, and Lady May did not want her to know because as what she told Bishop was, I don't want her to mess up her time out there and feel like she needs to come out here when it's nothing that she can really do. Like, it's not I said, oh, but I get where she was coming from. Like, it really wasn't nothing that you can do. I know you want to lend support, but that's what Charity would have got up. She would have got up and left and put her stuff, dropped her stuff, and that's exactly what happened. And so they was a little shocked to see her, but I do like the fact that they tried to not make it all about Grace when she saw her. Of course, when you come back and you hear that, and it confused me a little bit because when she first started crying when she heard the news, I was like, so Charity, are you really crying because Grace got hurt or Mac is dead? Which one is it? But I'm just gonna assume it was because her sister got hurt and almost got killed, and she saw her and they spoke or whatever. And I do like the fact that they did not spend so much time on the fact that, Grace got hurt, and they was trying to divert the attention back on Charity and ask how her section, the music stuff was going. And when she was like, we did the song with Jabari and Jabari this, past the end, Lady May was like, Bishop was like, okay, so she just told him everything was going good. She gonna go check on the baby, and it was like, her and Jabari, with Jabari in the house, don't look like we interrupted much, okay? I said all three of them was connected. I was like, oh my God, Lady Mae, Bishop, and Grace is connected. That's cute. It ain't gonna last. I'm getting all my giggles and feels in for this good feeling with them all on the same page for a second. It ain't gonna last, but y'all know how Lady May do. Moving on. we get to this Kevin situation. Well, let's go ahead. Aaron takes Grace to the police station. He's the lawyer. He's telling her what to say. You know, you already told them that you don't remember much. Don't start remembering stuff all of a sudden and adding to your story. And that's what she did when she was sitting down there talking to the detective. He was like, "So are you sure that you telling me everything?" She was like, "Listen, he choked my ass out and I stabbed his ass with a goddamn bottle, and I remember what happened after that. Are you sure? Because I'm saying, did you call 911 right away? Something's missing. Something. And then at that point, Aaron was like, we're done. He was like, no, I know we're done because I just said we're done. I said, oh, so you want to throw your bags around? Goddamn. So she was fretting about that. She was nervous about whether or not they believed her because she felt like they didn't believe her and they probably was going to charge her for his murder. And she went out there talking to Bishop and telling him, please just make sure that my daughter stays with you. I don't want her father to get her because he gonna pull some stunts or whatever just to get her because of this shit if this happens. And he had to reassure her that everything would be okay. And sure enough, at the end, Aaron told her that they're not gonna charge her with anything. Okay. So Aaron is about to get on my nerves. I can already see it. Like, I wanted Kevin to get some, but that's in-house. Okay, and maybe next time you should have got outside dick or something like that, because he is giving me Landon tease, Justin tease, all from the haves and the have-nots already. Fatal fucking attraction is about to happen. Clingy to the max. And I understand, you just took this boy virginity, and it's just like you're trying to figure out what's going on. And it seems like he got a little bit more feelings for Kevin than he do. And I mean, I couldn't tell if he was, at first I thought it was him being concerned about whether or not Kevin is okay, because this was Kevin's first time with a man. They woke up together. Well, Kevin woke up like, ain't this some shit? I don't know what the fuck happened. Kind of felt good, but I'm still confused about some shit. Okay? And when he was talking on the phone with Charity and was telling them how stuff was going, you could tell he felt so guilty about the fact that he slept with this man. And I'm like, well, y'all getting a divorce. You trying to come to terms with yourself, so I can understand being a little bit conflicted, but don't feel guilty for acting on your true self. But all right, because Charity finna be out there humping and bumping with Jabari. You can't tell me no different. Y'all both finna move on. All right? But if you feeling guilty because of the fact that you cheated, well, technically, y'all getting a divorce. So would that be still cheating? I wouldn't consider it, but I mean, y'all in the house of the Lord, so y'all tell me. Moving on. Kevin just leaves, and he leaves the baby with the maid, and he's just, at one point when he was on the phone with Charity, his office was the same. Next thing you know, Aaron comes in the office when Lady Mae was up in there looking for him, asking for Kevin and stuff. I said, damn, Aaron, when he woke up, he was looking like, oh my God, did he just really hit it and quit it? So I'm thinking, like somebody said, the way that Aaron is acting, Kevin probably fucked him, okay? I'm just sitting here like, damn. He got that good, okay? And he kept calling and stuff. He go to his office again. And this time we see Kevin's office. He got all the boxes and stuff, like he's packing up to leave. And I said, damn, Kevin is about to book out. Kevin said, I can't be around this. If I want to be my real self, I have to get away from this. And I understand that. I really understand that. Because this all represents, suffocation and trying to keep yourself in the closet when you stand around in this environment that he's been in, and he needs to let himself out. So that's understandable. Baby, he left a letter. Left a note in the hallway. I said, what are you doing? All right. He left a letter for Charity like Whitney Houston left that letter for Brandy that we don't know what was on there. And we don't know what was on that letter. All we saw was Charity's face go. I said, girl, did he say that he fucked Aaron? Are you really surprised? Gonna tell him in that preview, this ain't right. I said, girl, shut your mouth. And let him do you. And you go do Jabari, okay? And y'all live happily ever after. Okay. So moving on from that, at this point, Kevin is fucked. Kevin is over. Kevin bust in on that little gay canceling thing, trying to keep the gay away and all that stuff that he was in early in the season. You know, Charity already told him, "I'm not here for that shit. The shit I don't believe in it. If you gonna be gay, okay? Ain't no trying to force you to be this and force you to be that." So I was here for her with that. And Kevin finally came to the realization. I about to say the realization that what Charity said was right, okay? He bust up in there and said, "Bitch, you's a fucking liar, okay? You a liar. I'm gay. I fucked the nigga last night. What are you talking about? Okay? You all lying to yourself. This shit don't work. This don't work. Just be your true self. You're all gay." That's basically what he wanted to say. And I said, "That's right, Kevin. Tell him the goddamn truth, bitch. Okay? Be your true, authentic self. You's a gay man. All right? You like dick, obvious. Well, you probably like vagina too. So, you like it all. Okay? It ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't care what nobody say. All right? Ain't no pray the gay away. Ain't no cancel the gay away. You can fake like you straight all this time when you want to say, I pray the gay away. And inside your ass, you still having those thoughts. Okay? Look at motherfucking Andre Caldwell. Anyway, moving on from that, I said, go off Kevin. Kevin got a big, it's just going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. But if I miss some stuff, Lady Mae she was at the end. Well, the last thing that we seen with Bishop and Lady Mae, they was in the bed. And she was talking about how Matt got the way that he was, and probably most likely was looking at the father and got it from the things that the father did, because Matt grew up, he was a sensitive child. He wasn't always like the way he is, but then when he used to go out with the dad, at first, I swear to God, I thought she was about to say that daddy was fucking him too. And I was about to say, oh my God, you are disgusting. It's one thing to do your... It's fucked up in the whole, in everything. I know I wasn't the only one that was thinking that, but then she said, I think he got that from my dad when he was doing it to me. And when she finally put that out there that, yes, she was being raped and molested by her father, I know that felt like a weight lifted off her shoulder that she said that shit out loud. And I was like, oh my God, this is too much. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about this. If I miss some, we'll talk about it tomorrow, okay? And I will see you guys later. Peace.